My name is Areeba, and I live in New York. To the world, I might be just another girl trying to find her place, but inside me lives a story of love, betrayal, and realization. A story I never thought I would be forced to tell. This is about me and my older brother, Ray. The same Ray who was once my world, my protector, and my pride. When I was a little girl, Ray was my shadow. He held my hand on the way to school, teased me endlessly, and still gave me the most thoughtful birthday presents. He was the kind of brother every girl dreams of. When our father passed away suddenly, Ray was just 19. But he stepped up in ways even grown men couldn't. He left college, worked multiple jobs, paid the bills, and raised me like a second parent. Because of him, I finished college. Because of his sacrifices, I got a decent job. I never forgot that. I carried his struggles in my heart like medals. Ray, too, seemed content building a small online clothing business, trying hard to make something of his own. He had dreams, big dreams, but not enough money to fuel them. One day, he came to me and said, "Areeba, I just need a little push. If I had $10,000, I could turn this around." He didn't beg. He didn't cry. He simply trusted me to understand. And I did. The very next day, I transferred $10,000 from my savings account, the same money I had been saving for my master's degree, and gave it to him. He looked at me, eyes moist, and said, "I'll never forget this." I swear, I didn't need a promise. I believed in him more than I believed in myself. Months passed. Ray changed. He stopped answering my calls, rarely came home, and when he did, he looked like a man burdened by the weight of 1,000 failures. I worried. I waited. I prayed. And one day, I finally asked him what was going on. His answer shattered me. "It's gone. The business failed. There's nothing left. Don't ask questions I can't answer." His voice was cold, distant. I felt like I was talking to a stranger. The same man who once tied my shoelaces was now slicing through my heart with indifference. He never told me how the money disappeared. He never offered to repay. He never apologized. I didn't need the money back. I just needed my brother back. But he was gone. I broke in silence. My mother would tell me, "Beta, Ray is just stressed. Support him." And I did. I smiled. But behind that smile was a sea of broken pieces I swept under my own feet every day. Then one evening, an old friend of mine told me Ray was starting another business. With someone else. I thought she was mistaken, but when I confronted Ray, he confirmed it, without shame. "I'm investing in something new now," he said flatly. New? With what money? He looked at me, then said, "That money was gone. Your money was lost. It's over. Don't guilt trip me, Areeba." My heart froze. That money, my dream, my degree, my future, was brushed off like pocket change. He didn't care. Not anymore. That night, I cried like a child. Not for the money, but for the brother I had lost. The bond I once believed would never break had been destroyed by greed, ego, and betrayal. But crying wasn't enough. I had to rise. I picked up double shifts at work. I cut every expense I could. I worked weekends, holidays, even nights. It took me 1 full year, but I saved every dollar again. This time, not for anyone else, for me. I applied for my master's degree again, this time with no one's help. I enrolled, attended evening classes, and studied until my eyes burned. I was tired, yes, but I was proud. I was rebuilding what someone else had tried to destroy. Ray and I barely spoke. When he visited, it was all surface-level greetings. We were siblings by blood now, not by heart. He never said sorry. He never asked if I was okay. And I never demanded anything again. This was my healing journey, and I had to walk it alone. Now, today, 2 years later, I am a graduate. I have a well-paying job. I've built a life I can call my own. But even in all this success, there's a hole in my heart where my brother used to live. The memory of his betrayal still stings on quiet nights. People often say blood is thicker than water. But I've learned that loyalty is thicker than both. I don't hate Ray. No, I've forgiven him.